Today I'm going to show you how to use drop 2 chords in talk music to help fill that space during worship. So stay tuned.
Star Studio.
All right, George here from Scott Studio. Thanks for joining me. If you need more help with your music ministry, if you need coaching, if you need assistance, hit up our website at www.scottstudio.me. I would love to talk with you. Reach out to me and let's connect. All right, so I'm going to be showing you what we call some drop 2 methods you can use for talk music, okay? We're going to be in the key of C. And as you can see, I've got my trusty pads going on here. Let's turn them down just a hair because you need that during worship, okay? Let's review briefly what a drop 2 chord is. I'm going to be using simply triads or 3-note chords for this example. So drop 2 means you're dropping the second note in the chord that you're forming down below, okay? So if I was to play this C major and I wanted to do a drop 2, I would take this E and put it down here in the bass, okay? So it just opens up the chord to make it sound fuller, okay? And then you could do that with any chord. Say we're at F, you could take the A, put the A below, okay? Now, what's cool about this is once you start using drop 2, then you could continue that drop 2 all and up and down the scale and create this sound that sounds full but fills space. Let me show you, okay? So let's say, for example, I am playing this C chord. Now, this is a C inverted chord, so this is the second inversion of C, okay? And I want to fill some space. There's some talking going on. I could simply drop this second note, C, down here, okay? Now, what I'm going to do, you see I have G and E here, right? And you could just take that and go up the scale. So I did C, F chord, G chord, C, okay? And I just simply left out the middle note because I'm dropping that below. So if I go down here to C and I just go up the scale, I can keep going. Just going up the scale. Now here I'm at G, so I'm going to need to skip here and go to G and D. And then the C. And I can come back down. I'm just walking the scale in the left hand and making these all drop 2 chords. Now I just got to make sure I'm forming the right chords in the right hand to make sure it fits. And I'm right back right where I was, okay? Now another alteration you can do is you could take this, and if you want to do what we call a 2 diminished chord, which I mentioned a lot in my other tutorial about talk music. If you get to here, you have D, and you could simply go to the A flat and F here. And then I could go to my C, which would normally be a C7, but I can leave it out and just do B flat and G and go back. And then I could go up the scale again, keeping that same openness All right. And then if I want to go backwards, I can go to G and have the B down here. And then if I want to go to F, I could go to F and do the C and the A here. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to play just a little bit just so you can see what it might sound like. Okay, so it just makes it just wide open. It's beautiful. It's not too much, but just using that drop two method, and then once you get in, just going up and down the scale and varying it creates so many options for you to fill that space. So take the time, fiddle with that technique. And of course, the goal of that technique is to make sure you know what chord you're going for, to make sure you don't, alter the sound while you're playing. But once you get in and you know where you're going, it could be a very beautiful method. I hope that was helpful for you. George here from Scott Studio. Again, if you need help, reach out to us at scottstudio.me. We would love to connect with you. George here from Scott Studio, and I will see you in the next tutorial.
Scott Studio.